Welcome back to the King Can't Wait TV. It is 7 p.m. I'm gonna start around the 5 minute mark per usual to allow those who want to come in and gag about the Real Housewives of Potomac can have an opportunity to come in, say what they need to say, because this was quite an eventful reunion. I'm so happy that it's not a 4-part reunion. I love the fact that it's going to be 3 parts. So that's great. So I'm going to be doing a review over part 1, part 2, and part 3. So that's that. There's a lot to talk about in my review over the Real Housewives of Potomac season 5 reunion part 1. It was quite gagful. And there's a lot to get into. Robin, shut the hell up. Because we're going to roast you tonight. And Candace, you know, you're my favorite. But shut the hell up. You know. How's everybody doing? Hey, Ganika. Hey, Ciara Dreams. Hey, Cain, I got my ear ready. Look, bitch. I already smoked mine. Can y'all see me? Can y'all still see me and hear me? Hey, boo. Is Jamal coming? Oops. The people didn't know. And I felt like Karen did not. Hey, Gemini. Hey, TJ Naturally. Y'all can hear me. Okay, great. Whitney Richardson. Hey. Girl, my whole thing is Karen kept her motherfucking neck, head, and shoulders. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I'm telling you, Karen kept her motherfucking foot, head, shoulder, knees, and toes. Baby. She kept that shit on lock on Gizelle motherfucking head all night. Gizelle has that Kim Zolciak syndrome. Like in the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I want to say it was season 10 reunion. When Nene was going back and forth with Kim, like, you can't talk about a bitch all season long the way Gizelle sit up there and do and think that can't nobody come for you and read your ass and roast your ass come reunion time. So we're definitely going to get into some things. Again, I'm starting at the 5-minute mark. Just to give all of my Caniacs time to come in. Monique gathered Gizelle. Do you hear me? Hey, Style by Stevie. You guys make sure y'all go follow Style by Stevie on Instagram. And if you are a black content creator, she's created a very dope Instagram group chat with all of these black content creators around the world. So y'all should definitely go at her on Instagram. And also, if you're a black content creator, no matter what the hell your content is, it could be safety pins. You can join that group. It's very dope. I've contacted and networked with so many different people in the group. And, you know, thank you, Style by Stevie, for the group. Robin Wig was trash.com. Okay, we're going to get into the reunion fashions, okay? Now. I am me. I do dress the way I want, the way I feel. But I definitely felt like a lot of these girls look toe up from the flow up. And when I say flow, I mean F-L-O, flow. Because, child, Robin hair, why was it crinkled? It was completely folded under. What was wrong with Robin wig? Why was it crinkled? What was those colors in it? Why was Monique paying her dust when she was reading out of her binder? And Robin, why is this relevant now? Why are you, Monique, ignore this bitch, because it ain't about her, Monique. We'll talk about her taxes later. And I would have told that hoe that it ain't about you right now, Robin. We'll get on your taxes momentarily. But right now, I'm reading Gizelle, so you stay out of it. Candace, you shut up over there ready to cry. No, 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 no. We're at the 5-minute mark, so let's get right on into it. Again, I welcome all of my babies here to the King Kane Way TV. I'm loving the chat. I see that it's very active right now. I love it, I love it, I love it. Welcome back to the King Kane Way TV. It's me, King, Queen, Prince, Princess, Cain, the one, the crown. I'm here today. My beautiful, natural, long hair. Don't my hair look good? It's just the natural, long, good, thick, pretty hair for me. It's the natural, thick, pretty, good, long hair for me. I'm just saying though. Is my hair cute or is the healthy hair? Hey, Zora Rose. Yes, Queen. It's the healthy hair for me. But anywho, we're getting into the review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Reunion Part 1. I don't give a fuck about the episode number right now. It's Reunion Part 1 for Season 5 of Real Housewives of Potomac. Hey, Larry Whiteside. Guys, if you didn't watch my Caniac conversation with Larry, it was very nice. It was very good. It was very great. He brought some nice gifts. We poured up the Henny. So definitely make sure you go watch that Caniac conversation with Larry Whiteside. He owns a barbershop here in Atlanta. So definitely support. Again, I'm still doing entrepreneur reviews. So if you guys have items that you want to send in and you want me to review, do that, you know? And I'll do it most likely in one of my Chasing Atlanta lives, okay? So y'all let me know. Contact me. The email was in the description, okay? So that's that. So let's get to this. Oh, this is Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 2, child. Girl, we'll gag about Real Housewives of Atlanta on another day. So the girls are getting ready. They're all arriving to the venue. It's showtime. Everyone sit it down. So we have Andy in the middle, you know, and I'm saying as a viewer from watching on the left, we have Kern, the queen. We have Wildback Robin. Then we have Ashley. And then we have Monique, Money Mayweather, Samuels. And on the other side, we have Gizelle, Candace crybaby ass, and then we have Wendy on the end with her 4 degrees where she belongs. I love the fact that the reunion was in person. Andy even mentioned that. He's like, yeah, that was dope. That was cool. Like, I'm happy that we can have this, you know, in person, talk about all this shit face to face, because honestly, I feel like the virtual reunion with Real Housewives of Atlanta was stupid. And them bitches could have out tested and everybody could have wore masks. Y'all could have got their reunion done face to face. So the fact that this reunion is face to face, I'm living for it, finally. So the theme was Madeira, Portugal, and the color was yellow. First of all, to me, best dress does go to Monique. Y'all already know how I feel about Monique if you have been keeping up with all of my reviews of this season. But I do feel like she was best dressed. I love her bob. I love her skin, has a glow. The titties sitting up. She looks nice and petite and well put together. I do feel like she could have had an open toe shoe. I feel like her shoe was a bit closed toe. And I wasn't here for it. I think Karen, her ponytail to the side is very relaxed, but it's still very, very beautiful. I love Karen's dress. Karen's just a beautiful lady to me. Robin looks the worst. She looks an absolute mess. I don't understand the crinkled bob. The bob was completely folded under. And we're not here for it. I think Robin looked absolutely ridiculous. She didn't land any good reads. I think she just kept trying to chime in, looking stupid and awkward and you know, a lesbian-ish. And I just wasn't here for it. Y'all already know I feel like Sir Robin is trade. If you don't know what trade means down low guy. A guy who tries to be straight or appears to be straight, but he's really on the DL. It's called trade. Robin gives me trade tease. Overall, I just feel like Robin needs to shut the hell up. I think this is her last season. Unless her and that man get married and that saves her storyline for season 6, planning the wedding and doing the wedding. Sir Robin and Madam 1 they can go. I mean, honestly, they're boring. And it's just not like they're bringing anything. You know, I absolutely hated it. So Andy is pretty much going around the circle. I do feel like Candace looks nice. And that's pretty much it. You know, I do love Wendy's beautiful black melanin, her dark chocolate complexion. I think it's very beautiful. However, the makeup was a bit much. And Wendy did look like she done had a little something done to her face. I don't know how serious that was while they were trying to talk about Karen and what she done had and ain't had. You know, it looked like Wendy was a bit stiff in the face. I don't know if y'all clocked that, but if you didn't clock that, then y'all need to go back and clock that. Wendy was looking uncomfortable, and I remember there was a point when Andy was like, oh, I need a 5-minute break. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and she was like, oh, how long? And she was in pain or going through. I said, yeah, you're on the end. You can go. You know, I respect you for the degrees. You worked hard, but you did that for your mama, not yourself. So I feel like, why are you bragging on it like that's something you wanted to do? You did that for your mammy, and those are your words. Anywho, when Andy is going around the room speaking to the girls, he's very shady. He said, Gizelle, can I call you First Lady? She said, I've always been First Lady. No, you ain't. Not after them 6, 7 baby mamas, you're not. What type of First Lady acts like this? I thought First Ladies were holier than thou. You know. Kaya say, don't trust no nigga, don't trust no Christian. I concur. Moving on. They get into the whole green-eyed bandits and just how etiquette then went out the window over the course of 5 seasons. And we see the ladies' different looks over the years. And so the girls get into how Karen has had a little tweak done. And Karen did own the fact that she had like the bridge of her nose implanted a little bit just so it could stand out. A blind man can see that. However, I do feel like Karen is a beautiful woman for her age. She's sickening and she slays. However, she does have a witch nose. It's very pointy. It's very dented right there. And Makia Drama Can said the Green Eyed Bandits, aka the basic. Okay, period. So, Gizelle, fashion sucks, you know, and Karen let this bitch know that. I think your fashion sucks, you know, but it's been very therapeutic in quarantine to see what you're going to wear. Andy goes around and asks the girls who's improved the most, and you know they all say Karen has improved the most, and I think that's true. But I think she is, like Candace said, I think that Karen is, other than myself, best dressed, and that was the absolute correct tea. I mean, Karen be slaying for her motherfucking age, and that's just facts. Gizelle said that she didn't really care about, you know, the tacky and everybody attacking her thing because it came from Karen. No, it didn't. That came from Billy, Bob, May, Sally, Amber, Jazz, Queen, Slim. Bitch, it came from everybody. Everybody reads and roasts you for filth. And it's just like, you ain't never slayed. And my whole thing is, what is pretty girl syndrome? Like, stop that shit. I know pretty bitches that still slay. I know ugly bitches that's gonna slay. Like, it don't matter what the hell you look like. If you know how to slay, you just gonna slay on pure repute. So the fact that Wendy's trying to save face for Gizelle it was kind of stupid. And Giselle's like, oh yeah, I like that. I like that suffrage. I like that suffrage. Girl, shut up. That ain't what suffrage means. She's so stupid and silly and don't have no comebacks, but can read in that confessional, but can't go back and forth. She's just a weirdo. Karen said it's a hot mess. Andy asked Robin what does she think. She says that the looks that Gizelle has aren't really for her. But I just feel like Robin, girl, bye, because you don't slay either with them ugly ass embellished hats. You can't dress, get over it. Karen is best dressed. And like I said, Candace said that it's a tie between herself and Karen. I just feel like when they talk about the Green Eye Bandits and just how messy they can be and just how wish-washy and all over the place they can be, Robin's trying to defend it, and everybody's pretty much like, shut up, Robin. Y'all messy. And now y'all mad that Karen done came for y'all. Oh, well, Karen was on y'all motherfucking necks all season because y'all have been on her gate. Oh, did we not forget Pizzagate? Tax Invasion Gate? These girls have tried to read and roast Karen down. So when she shows up to the reunion and holds her own, you have to apply the queen. And that's just on pure repose. Then Robin talking about, I've been harassed. People have sent me death threats and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's fucked up. That's crazy. But y'all done did shit and said shit. Done had people sending DMs and stuff too. Like, Robin just kept chiming in, sounding stupid, not making right. That's on Pura. And I'm just like, that's so childish. That's so childish. Anywho, we get into Wendy, linebacker Osefo, and her storyline, and you know, her family and degrees and the Nigerian culture, and the shade, and just, you know, her versus Karen and her versus Ashley. Gizelle opens up and says that she got cool with Wendy. She liked Wendy right off the bat because the girls were gagging. Like, damn, you're not cool with nobody. Like, you don't be fucking with nobody. So what makes you just fuck with Wendy so tough? Like, the people are gagging. Like, what's tea? And Gizelle's pretty much like, I fucks with Wendy. You know, she's my soror. They're AKAs. Shout out to the Divine Nine. But is Gizelle showing the true qualities? Or any AKA women or women who are in any Divine Nine, who's part of a Divine Nine fraternity? Is there anyone in the chat who's a part of Divine Nine fraternity or sorority who can tell me, even if you're an AKA, is Gizelle setting the standard of what an AKA is? What up, HA? Or what a Alpha Kappa Alpha stands for? Blue Phi, yes, Larry Whiteside. Phi Beta Sigma. I'm just saying, is Gizelle showing the qualities of an Alpha Kappa Alpha? Somebody answer it. I need answers. I just want to know. I fucked with deltas in school. I'm just asking questions that need to be asked. Is Gizelle a true virtuous woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha? Anyways, then they talk about Kamala, how Kamala is pretty much an AKA, and just how she's just, you know, they're proud of her. You know, the first Black woman, the first woman to be vice president is absolutely sickening and divine. I agree. She's still teaching. She teaches power, policy, and politics at the Joseph Boone Academy. David E. Boone, some type of academy. I'm assuming it's prestigious. You know, there she goes again, trying to put people down from where she worked. Girl, we don't care at the end of the day. You still on the show with bitches with no degrees. Get paid less. Anyways, I just kind of feel like when it comes to Wendy, girl, you're always talking about your degrees. You know, we don't care. You know, Karen allegedly tried to get Wendy off the show is what Gizelle said. Karen cleared that shit up. Listen, honey, I said there was a fucking disconnect with me getting to know you. Okay, Pura. And as far as Mother Goose, like, you ain't gotta come to me to be like, you know, so I can mentor you or something. I feel like that's what Wendy was trying to put out there. Like, oh, Karen didn't fuck with me because I didn't come at her like on hand and knee. Like, no, you didn't have to do that. And I felt like she just didn't fuck with you. Like, girl, who are you? We found out that Gizelle made up the floozy freelancer thing. You know, that was messy and stupid. Wendy, you ain't gonna say nothing to Gizelle. You just gonna sit there and pay a dust and shut up. Hey, Nisha. The Chasing Atlanta reviews will be at 9. But these Real Housewives of Potomac ones are every Tuesday, at like 6:37. So I just kind of feel like Wendy, shut the hell up. We don't really care about you or your degrees. However, I do feel like her husband, Eddie, is fine as fuck, pure. And Karen told her, you ain't got to come at me as nobody but yourself, and I'll accept you, period. And we're moving on. Then we get into the whole Wendy slither, how she slithered down. Y'all know I talked about that in my episode, in my review, way before Karen even said that. I said, Wendy just gonna walk down the stairs, hunchback. So it gagged me that Karen caught that and saw that and was like, yeah, she came down here slithering, hunchback of Notre Dame. And slithered into me and Candace's hurtful conversation. Period, Nisha. Ciao. Then we see that Wendy and Karen have on the same shoes. Oops. So we get into Candace and how she had to learn restraint. Oops. Ashley versus Wendy about the whole baby gate situation. And, you know, Ashley's pretty much letting Wendy know, no, you were aggressive. You was, when you came at me, when we was down at Monique Lake House, you came for me because I brought my child. Like, girl, you were very aggressive. They trying to flip it, talking about it's a whole colorism issue. No, it ain't. Like Monique ass said, bitch. Girl, your actions being aggressive, I don't care if you're white, black, purple, pink. If you're aggressive, you're just aggressive. Like, huh? What is she talking about? That she sounded so stupid, and the fact that Candace sitting up there agreeing, you know, and Monique is a brown girl. I just don't, I don't understand. It's like they really wanted Ashley to go in and really feed into that. But Ashley was like, girl, boo. And I love that Monique was like, girl, bye. Y'all just trying to push something that ain't there. And that's my whole problem with Wendy. Like, she always try to make something like a color issue. And Wendy, you did come for Ashley because she brought her child. You did. You called her a bitch, a fake bitch, and she needed to talk to you as Dr. Wendy. So, Wendy, you do put people down when it comes to your degrees. Yes, you absolutely do. They talk about Candace's son, Ashley versus Candace. Songate, apparently, Candace was saying that Ashley sounds like a goat. They get into apology gate. Ashley's just like, damn, girl, it took you forever to apologize to me. You did and said mean, hurtful, nasty things to me. So what was I to do? What was I to do? What was I to do? You thought a bitch wasn't gonna respond? You thought a bitch wasn't gonna respond? The song was terrible, but I do like the remix. I don't know what heals a heart or where to start. It's alright. I'm gonna read some comments now before I move on. Now that we're getting halfway through the review. What y'all talking about in the comments? She fits a stereotype of an AKA. Light-skinned and pretty. And nothing else to offer. Ooh. Johns Hopkins. Oops. Very prestigious. Okay. She still was using it as her moment. I know y'all hate when I cheat, but baby, I got the munchies. Sorry. Yes, because all the ones I know act like Gizelle. Hey, babes, Johns Hopkins is prestige, but she got that for her mom. Oh, I got to put my glasses on. It's crazy. I used to have fucking 20/20 vision. God damn it. God damn it. Where the hell are my glasses? What heals the heart? Oh, where to start? What heals the heart? But I feel like Candace, the gag of it all is, bitch, you low-key sound like a goddamn goat. Your damn self. Let's talk about it. So don't come for Ashley and her vocals because you low-key can't sing either. I just feel like the whole colorism thing is just stupid. In that moment, I do feel like colorism definitely exists, but I just thought that in that moment it was dumb and it was a reach. People can use terms at the end of the day, and I loved and I lived for how Monique stepped in. Wendy is Nigerian American. She trying to use her Nigerian culture to marginalize herself. Yeah, she tried to speak on that. That's why I didn't even mention that, because girl, that's exactly what you're trying to do. But here you are, backpedaling per usual. And she could even own the fact that you came for Ashley being aggressive down at down at Monique Lake House. You came for Ashley. Wendy, a linebacker, Osefo. They talk a little bit about Candace being very provoking, how she provoked fights. Candace said that she uses her words well, but it definitely takes her down. Andy kept calling her out about being a Twitter thug. You talk reckless on Twitter. Yes, she does. I hate when they throw out colorism on me. In stupid situations. It's like, girl, shut up. Bitch, if you're a chocolate girl and you're being aggressive, you're just being aggressive. If you're a white bitch and you're being aggressive, you're just being aggressive. If you're Indian, Swahili, black, white, purple, orange, gray, I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you're displaying aggressive behavior, bitch, you're just aggressive. Huh? That was so stupid and ignorant to me. That's what I'm saying. Ignorance is bliss. Common sense is a saving grace. Wendy and Candace are very smart women, but they just lack common sense sometimes. Especially Wendy, linebacker Osefo. Candace pretty much owns the fact that she can definitely be below the belt. And Andy told her that she needs to hashtag ease up on Twitter. And she talks about how she wants a baby and how, her husband are working on possibly getting pregnant. Candace is in school to get her MBA. Her and her husband, White Chris with the brown dingaling, they've hashtag purchased a home with their coins. The mama don't live with them. It didn't come from Big Nose Dorothy. It came from just their coins. And honestly, I'm happy for Candace. She seems to be in a good place. However, she's still quite annoying. Part one of this reunion. They take a break, and during this break, we see Wendy over there uncomfortable. Look, I said, what is wrong with Wendy? Wendy over there hiding in the cooler brown. Need to go on home. Sitting up there looking silly. I'm not here for Wendy. She just looks awkward to me sometimes. Monique lets Ashley know. They can call me hood rat, and you see how Candace ain't holding nothing down. Oh yeah, we can use different terms. Yes, use different terms like hood rat and ghetto, since we can't use aggressive. And Ashley's agreeing, and then Monique lets us know, bitch, I got binder gay. Monique, and if you paid close attention when the episode was first coming on, when they zoomed in on the binder, the name tags for the girls are gag worthy. I think she called Gizelle the silly hoe or ignorant hoe it was a hilarious name that she had for Gizelle. This is what makes for great reality TV moments. If you watch the Shit We Do for Love and you saw D'Angelo brought, that boy that brought Elante, that kid's onesie, it's gagful moments like this that I personally stand for in reunions. I love a prop that ain't gonna affect you. It's just what I'm feeling, what I got. I ain't gotta put it in your face and get dragged like Kenya. But what I'm saying is I'm gonna bring my prop, and my prop is gonna be sitting. I'm here for Bindergate. You see, that's why it's the goddamn thumbnail. I thought that Bindergate was perfectly splendid, and I loved when Monique ripped into Gizelle, because bitch, you talk all that shit in your confessionals all season long. I ain't really been around. You want to bring up Trainergate, so we're gonna talk about Pastor Holy Whore. Bitch, if Shooketh was a person, it was Gizelle sitting up there in that corner. Curls don't feel. Kyle, y'all want to talk about curl wigs? Gizelle, what happened to the curls within the first hour? Nisha said, yes, Bindergate was on point. She had tabs and all, like how deep you want to go. She said, I even have one for myself. I love a bitch that can read herself, can know when she's right and wrong, and pretty much like, I'm not excluded. There's some tea in here on me, but the tea I got on all you bitches, if you want to talk about it, I love a bitch like that. If we're going to talk about it, let's talk about everything. Let's put it all out on the table. And I love it. You want to be cute with me? Well, let me be cute with you. You can't say it was harsh. You can't say it was too much. You can't say it was below the belt. If you guys have been fucking with the King Can't Wait TV and King Cain just is who I am, you guys already know. You can't. I feel you can't throw shade at a bitch, okay? And when they throw a forest at you, it's no, bitch, because you shouldn't have never threw that shade that opened up the door for that forest to be thrown at you. Now, am I wrong or am I right? Because one thing about it, a bitch is not going to shade me and think that I'm not finna on your motherfucking ass, because why are you shading me? I see you for what you want to do. So now it's a forest being thrown. Monique threw a damn mountain at Gizelle. On my mama. On my mama. On my mama. On my mama. Monique also opened up in this little break that her and Candace will never be okay. It's went too far. Excuse me, it's gone too far, you know. And she don't really want no parts with it. And that's just that. So next we move on. We get into the whole Gizelle and Pastor Holy Whore, okay? Gizelle is back with the pastor, and Andy even said, we want to see if does he live in your life or live and not in your phone. I said, oops. One thing about that motherfucking Andy, he gonna throw his shade and you bitches are going to bow down, period, because this is his shit. Period. Her daughters, you know, we get into her whole storyline. The daughters hate the daddy. They hate the fact that she's getting back with him. Her dad hates him. He got 6, 7 baby mamas. They start with Gizelle's house, you know. The West Wing still ain't done. Girl, finish your house. You over here in everybody's business and house unfinished. You over here in everybody's business and house unfinished. I'm just saying, we have to think about priorities. We have to think about what needs to come first in life. Now, am I right or am I right? Pure poo. So everybody want to know, bitch, where is Jamal? He's not there to support you. He's not sitting behind you. You should be embarrassed. You should feel ashamed. You look like the dumbest I've ever seen. Period. Because you're sitting up here really trying to push this situation and your children are uncomfortable. Whatever happened to my kids come first? People don't think like that anymore? Is that, I mean, what does that mean? I know there's a lot of moms in the chat. Do the kids come first or do the man? Let's be clear. Do your kids' happiness come first or do the dads? I'm just asking. I just want clarification. Because in my opinion, I feel like my kids coming first, point motherfucking blank, period. When I find me a bae, we decide to have a child, my kids coming first, bae. Fuck the dumb shit. Fuck it. My child is my child. Anyway, so, you know, they're just sitting up there talking, you know, like, Gizelle is like, you know, I mean, Karen's like, so is Jamal coming? And Gizelle like, no. And Karen said, of course not. Oops. Yeah, we know he's not coming. Duh. A blind man can see that he's not there. He ain't been there the whole season. Y'all filmed in the car. You were dropping him off. You know, next time we saw him, the queen was getting a mani and a patty at the airport, chillaxing, not bothered by not making the family photo shoot, really chilling, you know, no remorse, like really didn't care. You know, it's just very awkward. It's almost cringe-worthy to watch. And I'm not here for it. And that's facts. So anyway, they talk about Karen's home, the decorations, and Gizelle was like, you know, I like it. And Karen was like, well, do you think that it slays or not? Karen's like, I just want to know, do you think the bitch you can upgrade or not? And I love how Karen keeps reading this bitch, because bitch, you tried to have your foot on my neck the whole season, so now it's my time to eat your motherfucking ass up. Period. And I love how Karen was going in. Karen, don't let up on these bitches next, because these bitches try to come for you. And that's just that on Peer Repoo. Karen said, shit, your house is giving Ronald McDonald teas with the orange, red, and burgundy. Gizelle said, you don't live in my home. Karen said, thank God. No. Girl, don't I want to live in the McDonald's house? The charity home? West Wing still ain't even done. See, that's why you gotta sweep in front of your own goddamn door first. You gotta sweep in front of your own door before you can come for people. I'm loving the interaction in the comments, guys. I'm living for that. I love my Caniacs. I love you guys. Make drum can. Can I get 2 apple pies, please? Oh. Ciao. And so Karen's reading it, and here goes Gizelle, her Geritol has kicked in. So again, y'all know how I like to do when I don't know what something means, so I'm going to Google Geritol. Can somebody tell me what Geritol means? Oh, it's not letting me. What does Geritol mean? It's a homemade name, Makidra. Oh, hey, Makidra. Karen is 57. Gizelle is a hard 50, period. But I want to know this. What does Geritol mean? Swollen ankles. Older people take Geritol, but what does it do? What does it stimulate? What is it for? Somebody educate me really quick before I move forward. It's a liquid vitamin for old people. Okay, so I get why it was a gag. So Gizelle's like, oh, her Geritol's kicking in, and then that sent Karen ablaze, bitch. What up, Rashida Nesmith? Geritol, bitch, she trying to say, oh, Rashida Nesmith, gotcha. It's a dietary supplement. Hey, Queen King. Hey, Quentin Griffin. Howard Quentin, where have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. In the chat. But welcome. How are you? So I'm gagging because here go Karen, like, bitch, your old ass is 50 years old. Stop trying to come for me in my age, bitch. You're 50, so stop it. And bitch, Gizelle was on motherfucking mute. Period. And it was just everything to me, because you sat here all season long and tried to drag a lot of these girls tried to drag her for her age, but bitch, you're 50 years old, Gizelle. You're not 26. You're 50. You're a grown, mature woman, so stop just trying to act like you're just a Girl Scout. I'm not here for it. I love when Karen released that shit. Your old ass is 50. Bitch, so shut your ass up. Peer Repoo. And I went in for that, bitch. I stood up and was clapping. Yes, Karen. She on this whole head, period. They talked about LaDom. Karen said LaDom can be bought, at Bloomingdale's. It's available online. It's a shoppable, reachable product, Gizelle said that, her manufacturer closed down due to COVID. They're not selling every hue. Gizelle and Karen was like, girl, now Target said they liquidated every hue. You're not in business. Just tell the truth so people can be there and support you. Again, Gizelle, this bitch is on your fucking head, bro. This bitch is on your head, bro. Every hue was liquidated prior to COVID. They talk about the new birth church and how often does she see Pastor Holy Whore. She said that, oh, I'm not reckless with COVID. Like, I don't be traveling back and forth. It's just this, it's just that. And oh my goodness. And the daughter talk. And, you know, she always coming up with an excuse. It's always an excuse. So now you ain't really seeing them because, you know, you don't want to be reckless with COVID. Okay. Okay, Gizelle. It's always an excuse. It's always a cover up for why this man not there to support you. It's always a lie. It's giving very much battered woman tease. And girl, let it go. On my mama, let it go. On my mama, let it go. The daughters don't like him. They talk about that. Her dad still don't like Jamal, but she's like, that's my dad. I expect him today. Girl, when they showed the clip, everybody was gagging about your daddy saying this man got 6, 7 baby mamas. This man is a trifling, deadbeat, low down, on the down low, allegedly, Trey, pastor, holy horror. Bitch, the girls are gagging you, Gizelle, and your relationship. Nobody's here for it, and nobody believes it. She said that she's seen a difference, you know, in Jamal. And the girls want to know, are you back with Jamal? Oops. That was the question that sent this motherfucking part 1 reunion up. As soon as that question was asked by Karen, are you back with Jamal, bitch? Because Monique just ate it up. Karen opened the door, and Monique sashayed through that bitch, okay? With receipts. And it was gagging. Now, y'all already know I feel like Monique was a bully who took her anger out on Candace. Y'all already know I feel that way. But, bitch, in this moment, when you eating Gizelle ass up, because Gizelle is the type of bitch that it take a real bitch to get together. It take a thorough type of bitch like Monique to get a bitch like Gizelle together, because none of these girls have ever done it. Karen has all season long, yes. And at this reunion, yes. But Monique, bitch, I'm proud, and it's not a lot of times that I'm proud or shooketh or just gagging. You feel me? There's not a lot of times that happens for me. But this shit right here gagged me, because since we're going to talk about are you back with Jamal, you know, Monique chimes in, you know. And pretty much lets Gizelle know you're pretending to be with Jamal. You're not together. He allegedly has another woman who's a pastor. You know, they go on trips when he goes on his pastor tours. You know, his whore tours. You know, his sex capades. You know, going all around. He's texting a woman, sending her pictures. She sent pictures of him being in her bed, them Kiki and Gizelle. You know who this woman is. Karen said it's the same woman who he allegedly have a 7 baby with while y'all been back together. So that's why the people want to know, are y'all together? Gizelle was getting her motherfucking ass ate up. And because a bitch with that much mouth, yeah, well, you ain't got nothing to say. Oh, I don't even want to. I'm not going to give that. Girl, you know that man got 8 baby mamas, and 2 of them were during y'all's run of trying to be back together. Monique said your kids unhappy. You ought to be ashamed bringing a different man to the reunion and around your kids every year. You want to call my husband big boy? Well, we could talk about your pastor boyfriend. Ooh, 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 ooh. And my whole thing is Gizelle, when she was talking about giving fellatio and doing this and doing that, so the pastor and the first lady can do that when they not married no more. Again, Kaya said, don't trust no nigga, don't trust no Christian. So you mean to tell me the pastor and the first lady and y'all great mega church, you know, they can do that when they not married or together? Okay. But I can't be gay. Okay. You know, Gizelle's just pretty much exaggerating. She said her dad was exaggerating on all his baby mamas. And at the end of the day, Monique had receipts. She pulled out the receipts. I love how Monique just kept going over the binder, reading what the fuck she had to say while Candace is over there. This is your friend. You see what she's doing? She can't do that. Girl, shut the fuck up. That's even about you right now. Hold on. We're going to get into me. Patty cake on your head. We're going to get into me doing that to you. But right now, I'm roasting Gizelle. I love how Monique was paying Candace dust. Even when Sir Robin and her bob that was completely crinkled and folded under. When she was talking, trying to like pretty much defend Gizelle, like, oh, where is this coming from? Like, what's your point? I love how Monique was just paying this bitch dust and just kept reading out her bond. They're like, yeah, so this is the number. Yeah, I called the number out. Is that his number, Gizelle? Yes or no? And what gagged me, this idiot ass bitch said yes. Girl, not me. No bitch is ever gonna see me swear. I would have been like, no. That ain't my baby number. No. No. The girls are in this bitch tonight. What's good? Hey, Audrey Graham, my Maniacs are in the motherfucking building tonight. How's everybody doing? It's disrespectful to refer to that mop on Robin Head as a bob. I hated it. Didn't understand the color. Didn't understand the texture. Robin looked a hot goddamn mess. Yeah, and that would have been a gag for Mama. Well, let's call the number. Let's call the number. I feel like Candace and Gizelle need to shut the hell up over there in that corner up there while Monique is talking. The number is his. Get over it. This tea is piping hot, and it was well deserved. Y'all, we ain't seen Monique a lot since the fight, you know, so it was good to see her come through and show out. And at the end of the day, Andy knew she was bringing that behind her. Andy likes Monique. Monique is going to be back. Just how Portia is the favorite over there at Real Housewives of Atlanta now because she's the storyline. She's bringing the tea. That's what Monique is. She had this moment, but she'll be back and back on top how we all have loved her in the past. She just needs to own bullying and beating Candace up because she was frustrated and angry and mad with her life. And we can move forward. The girls want to know, is Pastor Holy Heart coming? Oops, he's not. Of course not, bitch. So you're sitting here talking about everybody's man, life, marriage, but can nobody have an opinion on yours, Gizelle? Well, the opinions are out the bag. Monique was eating this girl up. Your pastor boyfriend is slinging his big ding-a-ling all over his congregation. 6, 7, 8 baby mamas, and apparently 1 to 2, allegedly 1 to 2, where while you and he were trying to get back together, girl, Gizelle was left on hashtag Hushmo. And I'm actually going to watch the reunion over that whole part because it was a gag moment and it was perfectly splendid and it was absolutely stupendous, okay? I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, I talked about that. I really want them. I can't wait till we see what they talk about the fight because I'm gonna need Candace to own her fly mouth, which she did. She did own that she could go below the belt, but I need more accountability. You know, it was a drag situation. There was some hand movement going on, you know, but y'all already know I'm not really here for physical violence. Pure poo. I feel like use your fucking words and twirl off fabulously if you have to. Why are y'all fighting at the age of 45, 50? So anyways, I can get off at the 55-minute mark. I'm going to read some comments, you guys. That's my review of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Reunion Part 1. It was gagful. So give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Let's read. I'm going to read some comments now. Candace is ghetto too. Oh, my mama. You threw a knife at a bitch. And I bet Mo got a section in the Book of Shadows on Andy too. Oops. Candace is still crying because she wants the friendship. Yeah, she hurt. You hurt, but you should have been. I mean, you talk shit to your friend. You threw your hand in your friend's face. Y'all did that. You know, do I think it's right? No, but, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll be meant to be. If not, fuck it. Pure poo. Monique said, if I get fired, and I will finish them. Now, we're going to see that on Season 2. Hashtag hush mode. Monique's skin was radiant. I thought Monique looked like a beautiful black doll. She did. Monique looked absolutely beautiful. She looked amazing. I thought she looked very clean and refreshing. She didn't have all that wig and weave in the head. Her bob looked absolutely natural. I loved Monique's reunion look. Was best dressed to me, hands down. Then Karen, then Candace. But I do just feel like overall, just as a whole, I do feel like Candace is best dressed and then Karen. Totally. She was the best dressed, yep. Monique came calm and ready. Oh, my mama. And wasn't paying Candace, was paying Candace dust over there. Was paying Gizelle dust over there. Was paying Robin dust. I'm still going to read from my binder. I don't give a fuck. Nah, Candace got the law involved. If I was Monique, I'd be fuck Candace forever. Well, you know, Tracy M., when they took that little 5-minute break, the cameras were still rolling, and Monique did say that it's unrepairable at this point. She don't fuck with Candace, and that's just what it is, period. She said too much has happened for her to really want to fuck with that. And I mean, I agree, like, you don't call out the laws, you know, and it's just too much. It's too much. But I don't feel like Monique should attack the girl, fault the girl, you know, because we find out in hindsight that Monique, you was just going through and stress from your family, and your husband, and this, that, and the third. So Monique looks good, so she doesn't look stressed. So hopefully that means that she's gotten her act together, because I don't want to have to drag her anymore in season 6. Check her song out. It's pretty good. Yeah, I definitely want to check it out. It's called Drag Queen. See, I think that's childish, but I definitely want to listen to it. Lines have been crossed. Now she needs her drag to drag Charisse. Now, I did see on the Peach Report Daily, which is like a real popular Real Housewives of Atlanta blog page, they did say that Real Housewives of Potomac are about to start back filming next month with some interesting people. So maybe Charisse is back full time. I need to get into that. Never go tick for tack with someone you want the friendship with. Left my ass off. Okay, drag queens, LOL. I don't think colorism was an issue. Yeah. I think they were reaching. They just wanted Ashley to be on some colorism shit. Like, girl, and I feel like they was low-key trying to flip it on some racism shit. Girl, y'all ain't said that all season long. Now all of a sudden y'all get to the reunion when Andy bring it up, because you would have never brought it up had that question not been asked. Let's be clear. So, one ear out the other. Bye, Wendy. Bye, Wendy, linebacker, Osefo. Eddie can stay. Eddie can stay. Wendy, linebacker, Osefo can go. It's a little bit of an issue because light girls never get called those buzzwords. Well, I said this earlier. I don't give a fuck if a bitch is white, khaki, or green. If you display aggressive behavior, you're aggressive. And I do feel like Wendy was aggressive when she came for Ashley at the lake house because she brought baby Dean. Like, girl, get out of my business. I'm going to bring my child if I want to. Bring yours if you want to. You know, I just really feel that way. And I do feel like Wendy didn't take no accountability because she was aggressive. She called Ashley a bitch. Ashley didn't curse at her. She told people like you call me Dr. Wendy. That was mean and nasty. Like, where did that come from? So I do definitely feel like Wendy was aggressive. And I just feel like if you are displaying aggressive behavior, don't get mad or offended when people say you're being aggressive. She thought she could punk Ashley. Candace wrote a check her ass could not cash. Hey, Gemini 2 Butterfly. Candace was still trying to provoke Monique at the reunion. Monique ignored and stayed on her plan. On my mama. On my mama. On my mama, Gemini 2 Butterfly. You hit the hammer on the nail with that one. I just want to go on record and say that these are the most people, the most Caniacs I've had tuning in to a Real Housewives of Potomac review this whole season. I love all 93,000 of you guys for being here. You know, I always have my loyal 10. Y'all know I ain't forgot about y'all. My loyal 10,000 are always here. But I'm at 97,000 right now. It feels perfectly splendid that you girls are here gagging with me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm going to read some more comments. I'm getting off at the 55-minute mark. Did we notice how Robin has absolutely no business of her own? She stayed co-signing other people's drama. Exactly. Just kept chiming in. And, bitch, you kept getting paid dust, too. Especially when Monique was reading out that binder. Girl, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Girl, ain't nobody checking for you. I said what I said. I'm here. I have a plan. And Monique dragged this bitch Gizelle for Phil. Now, Robin, you might want to hush because we're going to get on your tax issues momentarily. We're going to get on your tax issues momentarily. I like your energy. You will grow. Oh, thank you, Gemini 2 Butterfly. Thank you for being here. So you are a new Caniac? Show the love, hit the like button, and subscribe. Share, Pira. So I have 2 Geminis here. Hey, Gemini, enter at your own risk. Hey, the Happy Cynic. Hey, Whitney Richardson. Shout out to all my bitches in the building tonight. Shout out to all my Caniacs in the building. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I live for y'all. Y'all know I stand y'all. And that's just real shit. No shade, but who does Candace and Kenya's wigs? Because neither of their wigs shifted after those epic drag. Ooh. And that's facts on facts on facts. Facts on facts on facts. They can't handle the real truth on my mama. Caniac, period. Ubasti Risen. Hi, I subscribed. Thank you. When the names on the tabs took me out. Last lady. I was trying to figure out what the word was that she had, but it was last lady. Troy Turner said, well, she said I watched that moment 5 times. I'm going to watch it as soon as I get done. The only one saved from the Trapper Keeper from Hell is Ashley, even though she got a tab too. Oh, yeah, she got a tab. We all know her husband Trey and trifling and down low and tied through and ain't doing nothing manly or worthy but putting babies up in her ass so she can get a coin. Baby, it's cold outside. But anyway, guys, that's my review over the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 5 Reunion Part 1. I love each and every 109,000 of you guys for being here. Like this video, share this video. This review was a complete gag. I can't wait for Part 2 and Part 3. I will be back tomorrow with the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Tomorrow morning, I'll do it before I go to work. Just to get that out the way because I'm still bored with it. But that's my review. I love you guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. 113K. Y'all stay safe. I would have lied. Who number on me? Me too. Was heartbroken. Yeah, Real Housewives of Atlanta was boring. Let me stop with these comments because y'all gonna suck a bitch back in. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the morning. And then I'm thinking right after the Chasing Atlanta episode premieres tomorrow, I'll go ahead and do the review right after it goes off. Just a gag. Y'all have a good night. I love the interaction in the comment section tonight. Y'all have to be consistent and keep that up because when y'all come and show love, it motivates and inspires and it keeps me growing. I love you guys. Y'all stay safe. Mwah.